Hello, befuddled tubers, and welcome back to Let's Resolve Some Puzzles with me, BlueAnkylo. So I'm all rested up this time around. I think part of my problem with the end of last episode was trying to resolve a difficult puzzle while not being at full mental capacity. So I ended up looking up a couple tips. I tried not to spoil everything, just this one puzzle only. And I had the right idea, so I don't remember exactly the solution. But it did involve securing the dogs, like I'd sort of suggested. We have to do the, in case you skipped the end of last episode, villager to caravan, teleport caravan to this square, caravan drops off here. So I had the right strategy, but I messed up some of the implementation. So the solution is actually not to use the mage against the giant. It's knight plus trebuchet against the giant, dogs against this trebuchet, and then kill the stuff in the way. So how are we going to do that? Well, I'm pretty sure we have to kill some of these units, because the knight, or is it just these two technically? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no way to go on the left side, but the archer needs to die one way or the other. So if we played around with this a bit last time, if the knight or the pikeman could stand where this pikeman is, this guy could one-shot the archer. So I think... I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. but we'll figure it out. Man, I wish I had a better answer. I'm pretty sure we have to free the dog, and the way to do that will be to kill this guy from here. Which is something I never tried because I thought I needed the mage for, you know, other things. But if the dog attacks here, plus here, that should be enough to kill it, right? Like, I was pretty confident that this would work. I just never tested it out last time. So that, you know, opens that space up, basically. And it leaves us with an archer. Now, the archer could take a shot here. Remember, because we need someone to stand there. We need this guy to stand there. So, this thing has to die. Now, who's gonna... How are we gonna kill that? I think it has to be the harpy, right? Because there's no other units. Unless I kill this archer. How far can the dragon... Maybe the dragon could kill the archer. No, because the mage is gonna have to... Assumedly, the mage is gonna move to this square, kill this guy. And then the pikeman's gonna kill them. So we need... Yeah, the harpy's gonna have to kill... Like, I'm trying to work my way backwards from places where we don't really have any choices. This unit doesn't really matter, but we'll attack anyway. And then that gets rid of the archer. Now, the mage needs to get to this square to kill, you know, with a crit. So the knight can hit here. Also, we're still going to, you know, do that 60% damage. So, if this pikeman wasn't here... The dragon could go 8 squares, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And kill the archer, so the mage, and that will solve that problem. So this mage kills that pikeman, trying to get, like, crits as much as possible. Maybe this is what I wasn't really thinking about last time, is that everything practically needs to be a crit. All the mage attacks needs to be from forest. How does that help us, you know? Because everything needs to be a one move, one kill kind of scenario. So this is looking pretty good for this end. And this was essentially the puzzle we couldn't crack. So if this is solved, we didn't even have to use the soldier guys. Then now all we need to do is get the caravan to here. Well, get Ryota, or Tenri, sorry, to here. And our little dude there. So we need to kill one knight and one dog. Now, usually I had the dragon to help out with that, so we're a little bit short on units. So how are we going to kill all these things that I need to kill? Alright, pikeman... plus harpy will kill him, and then archer plus knight plus cav will kill here. Yeah, okay, that should work. I forgot about the pikeman back here. And harpy's As much as they can do crits from the mountains, they also do bonus damage, and significantly bonus damage to knights. Like, just look at the difference in damage against, well, what's a similarly strong unit? I don't know, but cavalry, I mean, it's hard to see, but pretty sure one of, like, this icon is supposed to be cavalry, and they definitely do bonus damage. So if you ever have a mountain into cavalry attack with a harpy, you'll do a ton of damage. But I don't really use harpies very often, so I'm not as familiar with them. And anyway, this should do it, I believe. So yeah, I was close. So if you suffered through, you know, the last 20 minutes of last episode, I congratulate you, and now you can see the solution. Unfortunately, I had to look it up a little bit anyway, but just to make sure I was on the right path. I didn't want to keep bashing my head against the wall if I had to actually take a different route. Once I knew for sure that I was doing the right thing, it was just a matter of confidence. Alright, we got 2 more to do. Let's get this done. Valder. Now, I have not looked at these at all, so if we get stumped for another hour, I'm going to be upset. But hopefully, fresh Ankylo brain in the morning will do it. Now, one thing I noticed right off the bat is we do have 500 gold. So theoretically, we might want to be using a witch or a mage. Probably not a mage, but maybe a witch attack. We don't have any witches, so I don't know what the money would be for. Like, we could recruit something, but, like, I don't think that will do anything. What is the objective? Defeat Ryota. Oh, this right here. Okay. So, what do we have in range to hit the big, hit the guy? We've got a dragon, but the dragon probably can't make it to Ryota. 8 squares is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, Ryota, the dragon might be able to hit, you know, the pikeman or something, but not Ryota. We've got a giant. The giant can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So, theoretically, the giant could hit Ryota. That's a big hit damage. Big damage hit, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we do have a witch, so technically we could do a AoE down here if that helps. Maybe. I'd have to probably kill one of these two and then fly over. But that's a possibility at the very least. There's a knight here, or cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would not be a crit. So I'm not sure if that's the right choice. Also, we have a witch here. So we could also do a hexaroo somewhere in the middle here. Don't let me not notice. Their battleship. I've got a harpoon ship that can't do much. I don't really see much value fighting it out up here with the with the naval units. Because remember, the goal here is to kill only the commander. The rest doesn't matter. My turtle could theoretically, you know, kill one of their units. Would that let the harpoon ship move down and hit something down here? 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have to shoot from here. I'm just going to test this out, but I can't imagine this is going to do anything substantial. Yeah, we can't actually hit anything useful from there. I think we can probably ignore the navy. For now, at least. Oh, okay, what else do we got? Got a harpy here. An archer. Man, there's a lot of units. It's another one of those big maps for sure. Could kill their harpy with my mage. It's a bad doggo. Technically, I can use this mage. Now, assumedly, we need to use, what's his name, Valder for something. So as far as he can move is up to one of these squares, and then summon a skeleton. So assumedly, the skeleton does something, but I certainly don't know what. Just trying to see where my big hits are. So far, giant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And not a critical from the cav. That's not a lot of damage. What about this guy? Was this guy crit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So We probably want to reserve this tile for a cab attack and this tile for a giant attack. And that means we got to kill these units along that line. Now we have this fancy dancy trebuchet here that could basically shoot but not move. So we could use it to nearly kill a giant or open up this passage. What would opening this passage up do for us? Then the wagon could get out this way. Just curious if you could load from recruitment straight into the wagon, then theoretically you could drop it off somewhere to get a crit, but I don't think you can recruit into the wagon. That'd be a neat feature, to be honest. If you have an empty wagon, you could just recruit into it and immediately move it off. But that doesn't look possible. Now, if I want to use this cavalry dude, we're going to have to kill either the soldier or the harpy. We do have a pikeman way up here. So I'm assuming... Oh, that's probably... That's gotta be the move, right? Now, I was thinking the pikeman attacking the knight would make sense. That's still a good... That's a good, strong attack. And if there was a way to get a pikeman in here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Yeah, we could actually... If there was a way to get a pikeman into this caravan, we could drop it off and get a crit with this pike. But I don't think that's going to be actually possible. Oh, wait, never mind. There. So that's the other option. Break the gate, load the pikeman that I didn't see hiding here in the ice, drop it off, pike crit here. That's a lot of work, but then the harpy could attack, which gives us a possible, or probably the mage could attack from the forest, right? 1, 2, 3, or 5. That way we get a knight crit, a mage crit, hopefully a giant attack. And I don't know what else we're doing down south, but that seems pretty good. We'd have to kill this archer. Harpy can do some damage to the archer. I would have... If we... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, like, the only thing I can see with this knight is maybe having him crit here. But does opening this do us any good at all? Even if we killed the harpy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he couldn't attack anything except the giant. Alright, let's start my current plan, because this seems like I might have found part of the puzzle. Might have had the beginning of a solution. No, not there. This one. We'll start with this. Make sure that my maths check out. So now it will be critical here. We need to kill this archer. That's actually slightly more difficult than I was thinking. Now we can do 10% damage. But we would need both. We would need 2 witches to kill this thing easily. I was kind of hoping we could get, like, to this tile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if we open this door, the harpy can kill the archer. If we can open this door. So how would we do that? The archer here doesn't have a lot of great attacks. We can do 15% damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been miscounting all along. Either knight can attack with a crit, depending on what I want to do. 2, 3. Okay, well that sort of changes things a little bit. Means we could just kill him like this. If it doesn't really matter. But the harpy can do it anyway, like that's fine. Seems like maybe I should save this knight for going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Or we could just use this knight to open the door. Archer to hit the door. I'm kind of ignoring most of this side because I still have to kill a doggo and an archo. But I mean, I've got a dragon and stuff back here. That shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, let's just continue with Northern Plan and see how much damage we can actually dish out here if we do this all. So the idea... Well, I mean... I feel like we gotta do something with Valder. I wonder how much damage a swordsman can do with a crit from adjacent onto a door. Because if I summon a swordsman, 1, 2, 3, there's gonna be a knight there anyway. If I do it here, 1, 2, 3, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically could make it to the dog. If we, you know, kill other things on the way. I'm just gonna test how much damage he can do.
By my hand, rise.
If Archer plus Soldier with critical can do it. 34%. That is 1% away. So this is unfortunate. We're just gonna move him out of the way. This is probably, you know, a loss technically. But I want to see this progress here. Clear that all out. The Harpy does what I was thinking. Now, this doesn't move this pikeman, but I don't know if I need to kill that pikeman just yet. So, this should be a crit for 41%. That's pretty good. This is a crit for 35. Like, if we can get the giant here, we've already won. Heck, almost any other attack. If I do my witch thing here... Like, I don't know where I'm going to want the witch... Like, I don't know my positioning just yet, but if we, this would weaken the archer, the pikeman, the dog, and Ryota, which will make everything a little bit easier down here. Now almost anything can finish him off. A giant would certainly do it. So can we make it? I just need to kill a dog and an archer. But a dragon that could kill either. %. Do you think Harpy attack plus one more witch? No, we can only do one witch hex. I don't have enough money to do doubles. That's good to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think freeing the witch does us much good, because the mage can just kill the enemy flyer. If the harpy's in the way, we can just get rid of it anyway. 1, 2, 3 at archer attack, plus a harpy attack. That'll kill it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Easy. I don't think... And I even have an extra archer attack here, theoretically. Like... Yeah, I feel like this is a fairly easy mission, unless I, you know, game the system somehow. But yeah, we're doing, like, way more damage than we need, plus we have other potential options, so... Okay, felt like that was way easier than the last one. And finally, the last puzzle. How bad could it be? Sedge, victory. Sedge is not too complicated, but the first Sedge puzzle map was tricky, so we'll see what this is. Alright, Sedge can finish enemies off and then move again. He's got lots of green units. The interesting thing is Ragna's not very far away. That's bad. Right, I'm blue this time. So I'm green this time. I do have a dragon. That's 36% damage in theory. What else do we have? We have a knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knight can't get to her. She got fair blockade here. Use the trebuchet to open up one of these paths a little bit. Sedge can only hit one unit, so we'll probably want Sedge to finish off this unit. So we need someone to attack the swordsman but not kill it. Might be like this. Might be like that. Might be like this. To be honest, I think the archer's a good choice here. Because the archer's not going to be able to do anything else. Best case scenario, kill the pikeman and attack this one with the archer. Because I think we'll still want to prioritize getting Sedge a few kills. He might want to do, like, move to here, kill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move to here, kill. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. I'm not sure if he can get to this pikeman. I was thinking, like, you know, going kind of all the way around clockwise. But from here, kill. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could attack. Or 1, 2, 3, kill. 1, 2, 3, kill. 1 attack. It'd be pretty hard to go much further. 1, 2, kill, but then stuck. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, stuck. And this is all assuming we need to use Sedge for all this. Best case scenario, he can kill maybe 3 units. And still get a hit on her. 1, 2. I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do with the knight here. I guess the knight could move back. If we need to move some, like say we need to move this mage up, then the knight can free the pikeman can attack the doggo. This archer can do almost nothing. Sometimes they just give us units that don't do anything. Now we do have a way to get a crit, possibly. Move a pikeman into the airship, drop the pikeman off, say here, and we got a crit. Or 1, 2. Don't see a lot of crits anywhere else there. Assuming I could drop a pikeman off in the beach, we could get a crit from this side to kill the giant. And then the archer could shoot the giant. I mean, I don't know if I need to deal with the giant, but theoretically there's a way. We do have our own titan up here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's nothing it can do on this side, so I think these units are basically garbage unless we're dropping off a pikeman or a dog for a critical. And the dog, we only have far away dogs. So it's not the dog. I think the only thing these units can do is potentially move a pikeman around. Now this mage could certainly do something, and this archer could certainly do something. So don't give in there. We've got a harpy. You know, we might want to kill something like that. Is there any possible way to have Sedge run through here? If we killed 35% damage. 1, 2... No, it has to be a kill. So we can't attack Regna and then move on. So it'd have to go 1, 2, 3, kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, kill. 1, 2, 3, kill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So theoretically, we could move up, kill these 3 units, get into here, maybe finish off a giant. From here, we could then move up again, kill a pikeman. 1, 2, 3, could kill that unit. 1, 2, kill that unit. 1, 2, kill that unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, attack there. So theoretically, we could do a little counterclockwise circle. But probably not a clockwise, right? From here, kill. Up to here, kill. I don't think... There's no way from this tile... 1, 2, 3, kill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'd be stuck at the giant. Well, he could end up in the corner. But I'm assuming we have to attack Regna at some point, and we're just trying to open up the space for other people to attack her. Now, she's got harpies, so potentially we want to have some other unit that can hit those to free up spots so we can attack her. But where are we doing our big damage to Regna? That's the question. If Sedge attacks her, it's probably like 40%. If the dragon attacks her, that's 36. That might get us to about, say, 75, give or take. What else is a big hit that we could possibly get to? theoretically, we could do a pike crit. Assuming all these other units got dealt with, that might be enough. If Sedge attacks from one side, dragon, pike crit, that might be all we can do. But that means one harpy has to die for sure. Because dragon, sedge, and pikeman. Okay, well, I mean, I've got some ideas here, so let's give this a shot. We're gonna try to start with the characters that have the least amount of choices. So, you know, we do that first, and then we stick rush this guy.
What's your step?
Now, if I want to kill this mage, like this knight can't really do anything. So I don't know if this helps or not, but we're gonna get him out of the way. This mage, killing this thing doesn't really help. But there's nothing else that this mage could possibly do. So I'm just gonna get rid of this guy just so I don't have to think about these things. Alright, just clear it up a little bit. Now, if I want to do my other strategy here, does that get me any value? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the dragon. That doesn't matter much. Kill a harpy. I think most of this side is the red herring. There's nothing else we can do with these units up here. These two might help. But dropping a pikeman off doesn't help anything on this side from this angle. So the only thing that could possibly make any difference at all is dropping him here to get a critical here. I still don't think this is going to make any real difference, but I will do it. And then the only thing the archer can do is nothing. Because there's just no way they can actually take a shot. Yeah, I feel like this is a dead end. Like, what would be the purpose of any of this? I don't think there's any purpose. So let's just, not even bother. It just doesn't really matter. Okay, those units are all grayed out. That's all I was thinking. So, someone has to attack this mage. It probably should be like this archer, because I'm thinking about having these two for a pike crit. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pike crit. That's kind of my finale right there. And this pikeman's free to help out if needed. We still have to kill a harpy, which is maybe like this mage, depending on if I can get... Probably have to kill this archer. 1, 2, 3, 4, kill a harpy. Remember, I have to damage all these units for this to work as well. So, this is... We're taking a stab in the dark to see if this works.
Time to run.
Alright, so that opens it up for the pikemen for their crit. Next up is killing this guy, which could be hit by a doggo. That would work. Or a piko. The doggos have more units they can attack. Assuming, like, from here... The trick will be probably being able to do damage to the dragon. I think the goal here is to get Sedge up here to help clear the space for the mage to move down, so that our dragon can attack from there, basically. That's kind of what this all is about on the right side. At least, like, I have a purpose, so let's try to do that.
Time to run.
Because, like, the big problem I see, if we need 3 attacks to kill Regna, we need someone who can kill a harpy. And I don't have a lot of units that can even attack harpies right now. So then the only next target for Sedge is the giant, which means we have to dish some damage there. And we're going to kill the giant, and then kill the pikeman, and then hit the archer. You just ignore the knight, really. Hit archer, hit Regna. And then the mage should be able to kill the harpy. Dragon, pike, pike. So can I find a way... I think this mage is the one that weakens the archer so that eventually Sedge can kill it. That's the only thing it can target that helps. Let's do that. Now we need to do some serious damage to a giant. And that's where it gets tricky. How could we do this? Harpy. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I could kill the pikeman, the harpy could attack. But this giant has got a lot of life. Like, we have to bring it down to 35. Not like I want to do that anyway, but just for interest's sake. Is there any other way to kill these harpies? I don't think there was any way for this mage to make it down. Technically, we could kill either one, I suppose. This mage could never have made it. There's no way this mage can make it that far. Harpy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't attack Harpy. So, like, I'm pretty sure we have to kill a Harpy, right? I think this is the only unit that can do it. So I have to be kind of on the right track. Unless there's another way to get Sedge up here. Well, I say that. It doesn't actually need to be Sedge that kills the archer, right? I might be overthinking this. There you go. I got too complicated. Yeah, that's good. No problem. Perfect. Well, that wasn't so bad. I was thinking it was even more complicated. I was planning on doing a much longer Sedge chain than necessary. Cool. And with that, I even got an achievement. I am the puzzle master. I only got stumped really once. So that's not bad. Cool. And it's probably just because I stayed up too late. Well, I mean, that wasn't a super long episode. 30 minutes, I guess, is long enough. I was hoping to finish that in last episode, obviously, but that'll be 121 stars. We haven't done any arcade stuff, but next episode, we're going to go do the epilogue. We'll see what the, I assume, best ending is. Not counting getting S ranks, if that's something we're going to have to do later. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the last of the puzzles. I'll see you next time for more Wargroove.